2 and 3. And do you know what is this word? Wang, emperor. Okay.
Beijing has a rich and fascinating history that spans thousands of years. It was originally known as Ji during the Zhou dynasty and served as the capital of the ancient state of Yuan. Over time, it became a strategic and political center due to its location near China's northern border. Beijing's history can be divided into fascinating eras that reflect its evolving role and identity. 1. Ancient beginnings. In the Zhou dynasty, 1046–256 BCE, Beijing was known as Ji and served as the capital of the Yuan state. It was an important military and trade hub, thriving due to its strategic location. 2. Mongol rule, Yuan dynasty. In the 13th century, Kublai Khan, the Mongol emperor, declared Beijing as Dadu, the capital of his Yuan dynasty. During this time, Beijing became a cosmopolitan center and saw significant urban development, including the creation of its first city walls. 3. Ming Dynasty. Under the Ming Dynasty, Beijing's role as the capital was solidified in 1421 by Emperor Yongle. Iconic structures like the Forbidden City and the Temple of Heaven were built during this period, symbolizing imperial power. 4. Qing Dynasty. From 1644 to 1912, Beijing remained the capital under the Qing Dynasty. It continued to flourish culturally and architecturally, while also playing a significant role in governing vast territories. 5. Modern era. In the 20th century, Beijing faced foreign invasions, including Japanese occupation during Luobo. After the Chinese Civil War, it became the capital of the People's Republic of China in 1949. Marking its role as the political and cultural center of modern China. Each era has left its mark, creating the rich tapestry of history that makes Beijing unique. Welcome to Tiananmen Square, the monumental heart of Beijing, and one of the largest public squares in the world. Spanning over 440,000 square meters, it is not just a physical space, but a profound symbol of China's history, culture, and transformation. Originally designed in 1651 during the Ming Dynasty, Tiananmen Square evolved over centuries to become a political and cultural hub. Its name, Tiananmen, translates to Gate of Heavenly Peace, referencing the Grand Gate that stands at its northern end, adorned with the famous portrait of Chairman Mao Zedong. The square is surrounded by architectural landmarks that mirror China's rich history. To the west lies the Great Hall of the People, where key political decisions are made. To the east you'll find the National Museum of China, a treasure trove of cultural artifacts. At the square's center stands the solemn monument to the people's heroes, commemorating those who shaped China's modern era. Tiananmen Square is a space of celebration, remembrance, and reflection. It hosts national events, from parades to flag-raising ceremonies, drawing locals and visitors alike. Over the years, it has also witnessed pivotal moments that have shaped the narrative of modern China. Today, as you stand in the square, you're not just visiting a landmark, you're stepping into the heart of a nation, a place where tradition and progress converge. Tiananmen Square is more than a site. It's a story, a legacy, and a bridge between China's past, present, and future. Welcome to one of the world's most iconic landmarks, the Forbidden City. Nestled in the heart of Beijing, China, this sprawling palace complex is a masterpiece of architecture, history, and imperial power, created over 6 centuries ago. The Forbidden City begins in the early 15th century, during the reign of the Yongle Emperor of the Ming Dynasty. After overthrowing his nephew, Yongle decided to solidify his rule by creating a grand capital centered around a palace that would showcase the emperor's heavenly mandate to rule. Construction began in 1406 and took 14 years to complete. By 1420, the Forbidden City became the nucleus of Chinese imperial authority. Building this monumental palace was no small feat. More than 1.5 million workers were involved, from artisans to laborers. Materials were sourced from across China, with golden bricks fired in Suzhou, marble from Hebei, and rare timbers transported over thousands of kilometers. Even feng shui principles played a critical role in the design, ensuring harmony between the heavens, earth, and the emperor's reign. The Forbidden City features 980 buildings spread across 180 acres, each meticulously designed to reflect hierarchy and authority. Take the Hall of Supreme Harmony, for example. This imposing structure was the ceremonial heart of the empire, where emperors hosted coronations and received tributes from foreign envoys. Its name, Supreme Harmony, encapsulates the belief that the emperor was a bridge between heaven and earth. Nothing in the Forbidden City is without meaning. Yellow roofs denote imperial power. The color was exclusively reserved for the emperor. Dragon motifs symbolize strength and authority, while the strategic use of numbers, like 9, reflects the emperor's divine status. Even the central axis of the palace follows a sacred alignment, showcasing the emperor as the spiritual pivot of the cosmos. Beyond its ceremonial halls, the Forbidden City housed the imperial family in its private quarters. The Palace of Heavenly Purity served as the emperor's residence, while the Palace of Earthly Tranquility housed the empress. But life within these walls was not always serene. Court politics, intrigue, and power struggles often unfolded, with eunuchs, concubines, and officials vying for influence over the emperor. The Forbidden City bore witness to monumental events in Chinese history. From the tumultuous fall of the Ming Dynasty to the rise of the Qing, it became both a stage for power struggles and a symbol of continuity. The last emperor of China, Puyi, lived here until 1924, marking the end of imperial rule. After his expulsion, the palace began its transformation into the museum we see today. The Forbidden City's stories are endless, from political intrigue to artistic achievements. For centuries, emperors from the Ming and Qing dynasties ruled China from this palace. They held court, made decisions that shaped the nation, and performed elaborate rituals to affirm their divine right to rule. Despite the grandeur, life inside the Forbidden City could be isolating. Strict protocols governed every aspect of the emperor's life, and the palace walls often felt like a gilded cage. The empress, concubines, and eunuchs also had their lives entwined with palace politics, which often led to intense rivalries and drama. The Forbidden City is a work of architectural marvels. Its layout and design was meticulously planned according to ancient Chinese principles of symmetry and balance, symbolizing cosmic order. The complex aligns perfectly along Beijing's central axis. It has three main halls: the Hall of Supreme Harmony, the Hall of Middle Harmony, and the Hall of Preserving Harmony are the most prominent structures. These were used for major state ceremonies and imperial rituals. The Imperial Garden is located at the northern end of the city. The lush garden features pavilions, sculptures, and ancient trees, offering a serene retreat for the royal family. As the sun sets over the Forbidden City, its legacy shines brightly, echoing through the corridors of history. This palace isn't just a relic. It's a living symbol of China's enduring resilience, artistry, and vision. After serving as the Imperial Palace during the Ming and Qing dynasties, the Forbidden City transitioned into the Palace Museum in 1925. It is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most visited cultural landmarks in the world.
数你唱完的河流，把余生写成爱的气候。当月光爬上你眉头，我愿是你掌心的沙漏，让我吻你指尖的长